Jesus Louises.
Is that you or
I have no idea. I
that
don't
was
know why.
the kids?
Anybody getting a hold of me, it can't be good.
Well,
Can't be for anything positive. It's got to be
hello,
something wrong.
hello,
Yeah.
hello,
Yeah. Hello?
hello.
Oh, is anybody there?
You got gas in it.
We're having like a low energy episode.
I have low energy.
Yeah. This is going to be a low energy.
I have severe low energy
Just
today.
talk real quiet, real close to the mic. This is going to be a low energy ASMR episode.
You just want to be that close to the mic with your mouth because
No, that's too much.
you
There's
sick.
no way I'm getting that without dragging teeth. No
See,
way. And if
I
I'm
know
going to
it.
drag teeth, I'm going to ruin my reputation.
Exactly.
I'm not
worth-
doing that.
And when that happens, it ain't even worth having.
I spent way too long building this reputation to
I
have
had
it
a reputation
ruined.
one time. Yeah.
You
But
have quite a reputation now.
yeah, I gave it up for Lent, though.
Some say you're an asshole.
Well, some say you might be a fucking dickhead.
There's a lot that say
Stupid is and stupid does.
I
Weirdos. Fuck.
So you're working more. I'm working more. We're both just.
What the fuck is it with fucking? You get to a certain point in life, and all it is like fucking. Let's just work and die.
They're like,
You know?
yeah.
Holy fuck.
Like, what do you mean you did something the other day? You got a day you can put on a schedule?
I don't have no
an
fucking
extra day you
yeah,
put
no
on a
shit.
schedule?
Yeah, it's like, can you do this fucking 26 hours worth of work and 24?
I assumed
no, I
the one
can't.
day a week you weren't here was because you were dead.
No,
So
well,
now
you
that
know.
we find out you're alive that day, why don't you come on into work?
Yeah, exactly. Holy shit. You have stuff. You can get that done when you get home at midnight, right?
Oh, we don't absolutely leave you destroyed and just
Yeah.
like crawling to bed. You're still able to go do stuff with your
Yeah,
family.
can you hurry up and get back in
Get
here
back
at 4 in the
here
morning?
for a
Yeah.
couple more hours.
Yeah, you fucking I'll be there at 4.
Yeah, limp on in here,
Yeah.
buddy. Come on. Who loves you?
Exactly. It's like, oh no, when it comes to raises and shit, they'll all be like, well, we company don't need you. You know, if you got a problem, the company don't need you. Well, after anything else, they're like, oh, we're gonna die if you don't show up here 18 hours a day. Oh my God. You know, we're just gonna be the end of the fucking world.
See, your mistake is becoming that valuable to the company.
But
I am mid-level where it's like I'm better than most of the people that I work with, but I'm not like so outstanding that they expect extra shit from me.
so you're saying now that you're
I'm a good worker.
see, now you're saying you're better than. Oh my God. You're putting
At that job.
now you're starting
That
to put
doesn't really
yourself
mean-
up. He's judgmental, freaking moving himself up
Performance-wise.
in the class. You know, he's like, I'm not
Well, just
I'm
if
not
you
poor
base it
no more.
off of-
I'm lower middle class.
if
Fuck
you
them
base it
poor
off
people.
of like how much shit gets done. I get a lot of shit done when I'm at work.
I get a lot of stuff done, but none of it's really
I have a
supposed to be fucking
supervisor.
done.
I have a supervisor that does way fucking more than I do. He's just been there longer, way faster. Just yeah,
He got longer legs.
for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why he's faster.
He is super. He actually does have super long legs.
Yeah, that's why he's faster.
Very fast. Yeah.
You know, you gotta figure your little legs gotta fucking look like Barney Rubble.
Well, he walks about as fast as I do. He walks about
You know?
as fast as I do, which is pretty fucking fast. But he does it with like twice the leg.
Oh, well, yeah, but he only has to work half as much because every 4 steps of yours is one of his.
Yeah, but he's still walking at just as fast because I usually walk extra fast because I'm short. But he's walking extra fast already, and he's not a crackhead, so that's also nice.
Well, see now the crackheads, them guys, they what? All right,
They're really great
yeah.
for a couple of
Crackheads
months.
go like a fucking wild
For
man.
a
They're
couple
just-
of months, and then the tracks start coming
Yeah.
off, dude.
Yeah, then fucking teeth start falling out. Fucking, oh yeah. Then you got problems like
And they start zoning out, and it's just like, what? What did you say?
yeah.
Like, oh, hey, how you doing? But, huh? doing things like fucking just talking. Oh, hey,
Yeah, the old,
whoa.
yeah, the old, sitting there trying to talk to you. It's like,
fuck was
hey,
that?
what would you like? You want fries for that?
We
You know?
got a lady that comes in and buys some cigarettes that is full on fucking dancing before she buys. Like, she cannot stand still. She's bouncing back, stepping forward, stepping back. Oh no, all of doing this and all the whole time, dude. The lady that buys the cools, yeah,
We had
the whole time, dude. Like, she is. The thing is 20 years ago, if you were walking around like that, somebody'd fucking arrest your ass.
Well,
And now they're just like, yeah, it's a crackhead. What's up?
we ended up having a job that right by a couple trap houses. You got to go to the middle and start working.
Hey,
and
they're trying to
redoing
fucking
shit.
build up too.
Yeah, and man, it's some interesting shit that goes on there. You gotta be careful. I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's not like dangerous or nothing, but you just sit and watch this shit, and you're like, people really live like this. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the 20, I don't know, mid-20s, I suppose, mother, she come walking out, and her 8 kids are chasing her, and she's like, I want to, and she looking, just, yeah.
like she rolled out of bed, put her hair up, and just fucking started her day.
Yeah, she wasn't going to work either, So
Well, how the fuck can you when you got that many kids?
exactly. Well, and she just walks
no
off,
going to
and then grandma comes out yelling and screaming at her, and she's like, F this and F that, you fucking deal with it. I ain't fucking, and just walks off and fucking, then, the boyfriend, husband, father, I don't know what it was, but he's there fucking.
The man of the month.
Yeah, he's passed out on the front porch.
Awesome.
This is like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn, what's going on? This is
Well,
fucking
he
awesome.
obviously had a rough fucking night.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, if you lived with that shit, you'd drink yourself till you could sleep too.
If I had a fucking, you want to fucking smoke meth and crack, and you're going to end up fucking having a rough life.
Yeah, drugs are bad. And alcohol is a
drugs
drug.
are bad.
Alcohol is a drug.
Yeah.
Now, drugs don't necessarily have to be bad. I think things like crack,
Well,
and,
meth.
heroin, meth, I think things
Fentanyl.
like that. Yeah, fentanyl. I think things like that are inherently bad. But at the same time, opioids and shit from heroin, that stuff can be used to really help, like terminal cancer patients.
But
and
it's
shit. But the everyday
if you
person
use it in a
talking about.
if you use it in the like a professional manner, not you use it, but if a professional doctor, overseeing or whatever, it works out great. It's a benefit to society to a certain extent, but you can't. Nobody has any moderation with anything.
Well, the thing is that a lot of poor people don't have a lot of moments of joy in your day if you're a broke person just trying to do everything you can to get through life. So this is why poor people tend to get addicted to drugs more easily, because that it's an instant. You instantly get those endorphins and stuff released in your brain of success and of joy and shit like that you can't get in your everyday life. So we have, because I am also poor, but
weird.
But people like me have a tendency to become addicted more easily because of shit like that. You have no joy in your life, so that's why you see people living on the street with these drugs. You're like, how could you do that? Because they went from struggling every day to pay bills and to get by to just fuck it, and I'll get my joy in this syringe or whatever.
Well, like I say, I think everything. Yeah, I like to say when it comes to meth, I don't think no meth would be great.
Yeah,
fentanyl is too damn. That shouldn't. They should have never. That should have stayed pharmaceutical and stayed. That way.
Well, that's if you're a terminal cancer patient and you live long enough to build up an insane tolerance to morphine and all that other shit.
Yeah, you just need a fucking couple
fentanyl.
You just need a couple dust grams of that shit.
That's understandable, but that shit should be kept in a fucking vault somewhere, guarded by the fucking military or something.
It's wicked
it
deadly.
It should not be. People can just make it. They found out how to make it, and now it's everywhere.
That's the fucked up part. Then there's But yeah, you get. I just don't believe this. I mean,
Making or possessing fentanyl should be enough to get you killed.
Yeah.
That
Well,
should
you
be-
get
that should be a death sentence.
you get alcohol's legal, but in moderation it's fine. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it. But people take it too far.
Exactly.
There's marijuana, whatever. It's legal in some states and this and that, but whatever. It's
You can marijuana
it's,
can calm a person down and
yeah,
make them
in moderation.
more compassionate and a contributing member
Yeah.
of society. It can also make people lazy, non-contributing pieces of shit.
yeah, in moderation. It can
well,
be.
no, I smoke weed all the time
You
because
see,
of
yeah.
my anxiety and stuff. I have to, or I can't I can't contribute to society if I don't
But do
because
you?
of my mental bullshit,
But-
PTSD and stuff.
But do we ever really contribute?
I contribute to M&H and their
And the car place, you
and
give
their
them
money.
a bunch of money to survive.
and the car place. I'm giving them tons of money. They're really
Yeah.
nice dudes.
Yeah.
So
Tons of money to survive. Hey,
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is. You're keeping a repair shop
I
open.
am both making money and dumping that money back into the economy.
See?
So I am a
Goddamn.
contributor.
You're like the fucking goddamn government helping everybody out so much. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm not
No?
just giving it away for nothing
Oh.
and going
Oh.
vote for me. The car guy doesn't have to vote for me. He's very, very busy.
Yeah,
They are very busy over there at Big E Auto.
See, that's
They are, dude. You go in there, they have keys on the wall for the cars they're working on. There's never less than like 25, 30 keys on that wall.
Jesus.
It is crazy how busy they are. And they do really good work. They do really good work. Like they've never had to fix the same thing twice on my car.
just a lot of things.
Well,
Cause you
the
Paul?
Saab, it had the $3,500 initial
Yep.
problem, which didn't end up being any worse when they took the heads off and stuff. Everything was fine. So that was a big win. But then the air conditioning compressor was making a funny noise. It sucked. So they got me a new one of those, couple $100. But when they went to put it in, the bracket that holds it in is broke. Now almost everything inside of there, except for really nice, good shit on it, is basically a Trailblazer on the inside. Now this bracket was not.
Oh.
Couldn't just take one from a Trailblazer and use it. So he had to hunt one down and find one, or he was going to have this aluminum welding place weld it to put it back in. Well, he ended up finding one, and he found one at the same time that this hose came loose, and it dumped all the antifreeze out and all that shit and smoke coming out of the motor. But luckily we were across the street basically from the place, from Big E Auto, getting coffee on our way to work. And the hose came off because it was held on by the air conditioning compressor housing. I can't talk. But it was held on by that. So the hose wasn't, very tight.
Thing.
Yeah, it wasn't like spraying out or anything. It was tight enough, but without the housing there, it just wiggled loose and came off. So they tightened that up, and they got the air conditioning compressor in. And then that same day we were at work, and it was hot out. So when we were on break, we had the car running, or the Saab running, and we had the air conditioner on. And it had dumped all this bright green shit underneath the car. But there's spots all around M&H where shit has come out of people's cars and stuff. So you don't initially think like that's from my car. And then we checked the antifreeze in the car, and the antifreeze in the car is orange. So we were like, well, that's not us then.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, incorrect, because they had put this bright green dye in there to see if there were leaks.
Yeah, Freon leak.
And the
R31A.
new air conditioning compressor, the O-ring on the side was bad. And that was, because everything in the damn Saab is bad. I'm pretty sure that thing sat in the lot for at least a year, if not two. And so the O-ring was bad. They replaced that right away, same day. They haven't been busting my balls, we're adding this on there. Well, this is going to be another this much. They've been super fucking nice. When they get the bill figured out, they're just going to mail it to me because they're not, I owe a couple $100 if anything, and then, so I got that done. got it home, and then we were leaving to go to work yesterday, and it kind of bogged down, was running a little bit rough, and the check engine light came on. So gotta wait till Monday to take it back in and find out what else is going on with it.
Yeah, basically you're going to be the dude where they see you and they're like, fuck this guy.
No,
I'm fucking sick and tired of this son of a bitch.
No, they feel bad for me. Like every time I call, like last time I called, I was on the way to work and I called to let him know I didn't have air conditioning. I was like, hey, this is Marty with the Saab. I was like, I'm on my way to work and I don't have air conditioning. And he just goes,
he's like, fuck this guy.
He goes, okay, just bring it in. Just bring it in. We'll check it out and have it fixed up for you same day.
Yeah.
And I brought it in, fixed up same day, ready to go. Like, it's just that they can't believe how much shit keeps breaking on this thing.
Oh yeah.
They feel so bad for me.
Oh yeah.
But
so if they knew you,
I'm the dumbass that bought it.
Yeah, if they knew you, they wouldn't be like.
I really fucking like it though.
It's really a nice car.
SUV. It's a very nice SUV, and unfortunately, I bought it from a place that didn't give a shit about reputation or me coming back to buy more cars because I have kids that need cars. I mean, you could sell me potentially 6, 7, 8 cars, dude. And nope, they sold me one, but. Once I get it fixed all the way and it's like good and it's good to go, I haven't seen another one on the road. First off,
well, that's a good or a bad thing.
Well, I like it because it's, not just piled in with everything else. It's kind of unique, and it is
kind of like you.
Yeah, and it is well engineered.
Well, not like you.
Well, yeah. Well, initially, I started out,
Initially, you was engineered like some, but now not so much.
I was very intelligent. I was super athletic. I was basically good at everything I've ever picked up. Not great at any, but so you're pretty damn good at almost everything.
You're saying you went from like, German engineering to Kia.
Not quite Kia.
Not quite Kia yet.
I can't. Kia. You can't just take a USB and fucking hijack me. That's what the Kia boys do. They found out you can jack a Kia with just a USB cord.
Yep.
Fucking ridiculous.
So yeah, it's just,
so I'm not that bad.
Not that bad.
I'm more like a Japanese car, like a Toyota.
Well, Toyota's pretty goddamn good engineering.
Well, yeah, but you can treat it like shit and it keeps going.
Oh, so that's what you're trying to do now. You're trying to treat your body like a Toyota. You just keep treating it like shit.
I'm like,
and then you're like, how long is it gonna last?
Because this fucker should have broke down.
Yeah, you'd be like,
for good.
Just cruising. You fucking, I'm gonna do this. Fuck, I'm gonna keep doing this, keep drinking and eating this stuff, and all of a sudden, oh hey, that leg don't work anymore. What the fuck?
Wasn't really drinking and stuff. I recently started drinking again, but just me and Boo Bear. We just have a couple.
Yeah, you just can't take her any place because then she'll walk out without her ID and get stuck.
Yeah, I get stuck.
And then
outside.
she get really angry.
And then she gets super pissed.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was before we quit drinking. Back when we used to go fucking real hard.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, we used to black out back in the day and get real.
She was mad, fucking mad.
Oh well, the thing is, I thought she was just pissed. Sitting at the front of the bar.
Yeah, I didn't realize that she fucking couldn't get back in.
I had no idea she was stuck outside for like an hour.
And your phone was fucking dead. That was the funniest part. So she's been calling you the whole time, and your phone ain't fucking. You couldn't get none. It was fucking hilarious.
It was such a random series of shit to just.
We actually talked about it a couple, 2-3 times, and we're like, "Where's she? Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's just doing this,"
dude,
and
fucking
talked about it again about a half hour later.
She'd come back when
she's probably just mad. She's up sitting up front. It's like, oh, let her be, Like
fucking Facebooking or something, just pissed.
So then, she couldn't get in.
Fucking outside, dude.
Couldn't get in.
And I had no fucking idea.
Rode with me, so fucking couldn't get a fucking It was fucking hilarious. Then the moment we stepped outside,
how could they not? I mean, they saw her come outside.
Well, it still don't matter. It don't matter.
Dude, you just fucking one person. She could describe one of us. You go in. Yeah, I know her. Go out, get her. The whole thing's over with.
Oh, yeah.
And instead, they leave her outside like fucking crying, dude. Like
that was hilarious,
dude.
I walk out because it had nothing to do with me. It wasn't so much fun for you. It wasn't so much fun for her.
In retrospect,
But I
like
walk
a few
out.
years from now, it'll be funny.
Yeah, I walk
You
out
know?
and instantly, like I say, she's already wound up, but she ain't yelling yet. And the moment that you walk out and we try kind of look, and instantly you can just see that fucking smoke just roll out of her
rage that
ears.
had been building.
She's like, "Oh yeah, here we go." I'm like,
comes
"Fuck
back. Dude,
yeah!"
If she was not as good of a woman as she is, fists would have started flying.
Oh, that'd have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she was that mad, and I had no idea, dude. I still feel bad about that, honestly.
Oh yeah, we
It
didn't have a
kind of
clue.
makes me feel bad because she was stuck out being treated like shit because she had forgot her fucking ID inside.
That was
How many
funny.
people go outside to smoke, take the fucking ID?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. What a stupid fucking rule.
Yep. It was funny though.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's not
gotta.
funny yet.
Not
It will
funny
be.
for you. Not funny for you.
you,
Probably
it's
not funny for her.
instantly
For me, it's been funny for a while.
Yeah.
Just like the backing into the truck thing. That was fucking hilarious. Not so funny for everybody else at the time.
I don't know what you're talking about. That
It
never
was
happened.
fucking hilarious.
Never happened.
I was fucking just rolling. I'm like, you got to be shitting me.
Allegedly.
Look behind you. She's like just staring at me like, fuck you. I ain't gonna. Boom. I'm like, you, what the fuck?
Never happened.
That was fucking great. Yeah. That was fucking awesome.
So I know we don't like to dip into politics too much, but they're literally like shoving it down your fucking
Oh,
throat
God
everywhere
damn.
you look.
Yeah,
You
we
can't
got to
do
touch
shit
on it a
without
little
ads
bit.
and stuff.
Yeah.
The election, what are you thinking and why? Like, I don't understand how anybody can be for Harris except for this deep, 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 deep hatred of Donald Trump.
Well, no. That's the whole thing. They're not the way they think it is. I don't think I think there's very few that are for Harris. They're just
Not
against
for
Trump.
Trump, yeah.
They're against Trump.
Okay, here's a way that I was thinking of it on the way here.
So nobody really,
If Trump just became if you just fucking let him become president, he's president for another 4 years.
done, over with.
And then he's fucking gone. If you don't let him become president, he's going to be in every election until he fucking dies.
Well, not only that,
Every
but
single one. If he can't run as Republican anymore, which eventually he won't be able to.
speaking of this,
He'll
they're
be the
fucking trying
independent
so
candidate.
far. I mean,
They're trying to kill him.
and this got to fucking stop.
Dude, trying
I
to
don't-
murder a former president is insane.
Yeah, this has got to stop. It has got to stop. I don't care what political party or who you're voting for, who you don't, or whatever. I don't care which candidate. This fucking
don't
shit's got to
kill
fucking
people.
stop.
You don't fucking kill people.
This is
Jesus.
insane. And then they, instead of getting them like all, you I put it this way: you think you're gonna go and do that to a sitting or an ex-president or whatever?
and not
And
end up in
I'm guessing,
Guantanamo Bay?
yeah, you're guessing you're gonna be like, you're gonna be screwed
Somewhere
and-
with
yeah.
something in my rectum listening to
But now
what's
they're fucking
not
giving
music,
them. They're giving
being
these
told
fucking
to
people
tell them
like
the truth.
they're giving these people sweetheart fucking deals.
Yep.
The last guy got fucking like a mental health thing where he can just go and he's got to be in this place, but he can be released in like 2 years and then everything can be a sponge and walk away. He could buy a gun again.
Yep. But is something,
Yeah, that's what
is
I'm
something wrong with that?
Yeah, there's something fucking wrong with
I
that.
don't. I fail to see the
Yeah,
problem.
oh, Jesus Christ.
What's the trouble?
Yeah, it's a big fucking deal.
He tried to shoot one former president.
Yeah, oh yeah, just one. Yeah.
One former leader of our country.
This
Big
is
deal.
this is insane the way it's going.
And then I've
Gotta
heard some of the
stop.
shit that they've said since then. One guy came out and said, well, maybe this will finally get Trump to think about his rhetoric and the effect that it has.
Yeah, they're blaming the
Maybe-
victim.
And maybe he'll finally admit who he really is, and this can all stop.
Yeah,
So they basically said, either come out, admit that you're a horrible person, and drop out of the election, or we're going to keep trying to kill you. And they basically said that on
I think,
TV.
yeah.
And half the fucking nation went,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with everyone?
I don't.
You don't fucking kill everyone. Well, let's just be Russia. Let's
Well, yeah,
be
and
Russia.
the thing
Just
is
kill
they're-
people, fucking manipulate, do
I
whatever
don't
we
like
gotta
the
do to
idea
get
that
our guy in.
they're blaming the victim, and they're like, say,
That is
okay,
insane.
I'm not
It
saying
is
that.
fucking insanity.
I'm not saying that Trump's a victim. You know what I mean?
He is,
a
'cause
victim.
they tried
but
to
he's
kill him.
he's a fucking assassination victim.
Yeah,
right. I
he
guess you
literally-
could say.
he, in the situation that we're
But-
talking about, he
Yeah,
would
in that
essentially
situation,
be
yes.
the victim.
And but I'm like, you can't blame the victim and just say, well, if he would just shut up, it's his own fault.
Well, if
What
he
the
wasn't
fuck?
wearing that outfit, they wouldn't have tried to fuck him.
Exactly.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's yeah. You don't. I mean, just imagine if somebody said that about a woman that was
Or
dressed a certain
fucking
way.
Joe Biden.
Oh yeah.
Imagine.
Well, nobody cares about Joe. Does anybody know what Joe's doing?
Oh, who took imagine if somebody took a shot at Harris.
No, let's
would,
not.
People would lose their fucking mind. That person wouldn't even get arrested. They'd be torn apart in the street.
Well, yeah, but let's not because I don't.
No,
even,
nobody should.
No,
ever
no,
do
ever,
that
ever,
or
ever, no.
fucking, in no way am I recommend that.
No, no.
Insanity.
Jesus Christ!
We already said what's
We're gonna have
going
fucking
on
Secret
right
Service
now
over here.
crazy.
We're gonna have Secret Service
No,
over
I'm
here
just
giving
saying.
you that exam you've been waiting for.
I mean,
you know, like,
not-
here goes anal probe. Let's take care of
not
this
gonna
shit.
like any of my answers.
Well, they ain't gonna ask for answers. They're just gonna be like, bend over.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck?
And I'll weird them out. Go
Well,
ahead.
I think
Every time they try something, just yeah, right there.
I don't know. They work for the government. They're already kind of strange, you know. So they're probably, you never know.
Like, what are you doing? It's like, well, you're kind of into it. He's got
Yeah,
like
I
a
kind
clown
of
nose.
like
He's got like a
it.
clown nose and a wig. He's like, I thought you were enjoying it. I was just gonna go off script.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking like do her up right, man. But yeah, I just say we got to stop this fucking not just the assassination and the violence, but we have to fucking stop this divisive fucking bullshit.
We're all from the same country.
There's one thing to have two different opinions of how to take care of something, but
Yeah.
we have to come together. Okay, you're never going to get everything you want.
No.
But one time you get a little less than what you wanted, and then on later, the next year or whatever, when you kind of have something the same way, you get a little more than what you had.
Harris just had it for 4 years, and look, everything's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
I just went and bought fucking t-shirts and tank tops, and a fucking a 5-pack of tank tops and a 5-pack of t-shirts cost me $50.
Yeah, it's
$50 for something that used to cost fucking 15.
yeah, they'd say for like 5 for 15 or whatever, the little stickers and shit on them all the time. Yeah,
No, $50 fucking dollars for some t-shirts.
This
and
is-
tank tops.
but it's just got to quit. This is not. I mean, think about
It's
it. We've
not
had
sustainable
well
to go to war as a country with each other every 4 fucking years is not sustainable.
Well,
we're not getting
think about-
anything else done. Does
think
anybody
about it.
realize that we're not accomplishing anything?
when you're talking about actually shots being fired, right?
Yeah,
Okay, we have JFK back in '60s,
Reagan.
Reagan, and I think wasn't that the early '90s?
I think more late 80s, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think it was early '90s.
I don't know. 'Cause
there was
I don't
a 30
remember it. I remember a lot of stuff from like
There was a-
92.
yeah, there
and
was
shit.
like
I
a-
don't remember that Reagan stuff.
That was there was like a 60 or 30-year gap.
Google, when was Reagan?
You know, it was like a 60 or 30-year gap. Basically, it's just say estimate 30-year gap.
I mean, yeah.
One shot. This is the first time we've had two
Within 5 weeks.
Within 5 weeks.
Yep.
And this is ridiculous.
On the same guy.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
And nobody cares.
And nobody seems to be.
Everybody seems to be bummed that he's not dead.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Because
that now, in our self-absorbed fucking society, somebody should die if they don't agree with you.
Well, yeah.
And he's going to start World War III. It was 81.
Was it 81?
Yep. So it was 3 years before I existed.
Wow.
So it was like a 20-year gap.
Yeah, still 20 years.
Yeah.
And now they did it twice in 5 weeks. This is ridiculous. I mean,
It can't.
Go on. I mean, and the deal is it's.
And the thing is, I would vote. I'm gonna vote for Trump, but not because he's the number one person that I think should be doing this, but because
He's the best candidate there is.
When he was president, I took home more money.
You did
ever,
better.
and I am a broke person. I'm not.
I'm a broke person.
I'm not a corporate fucking bigwig rich guy. I, as a broke son of a bitch with a bunch of kids, took home more money. And Biden and Harris, we're fucking struggling. Like, we are struggling hard. Like, working overtime just to keep our necks above water, dude. It's literally not sustainable for us.
Yeah,
It has to stop.
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, like I said, I remember when I was younger. I mean, wasn't all that long ago. As much as anybody want to say. It hadn't been that long ago.
40 million years ago.
But freaking a decked out, full, brand new pickup. With every fucking, it was like $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like 125.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is
that is
fucking
insane
ridiculous.
Inflation. And the thing is when these inflation things happen, the shit don't tend to come back down in price, even when the economy gets better.
It won't.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It may come down, a small percentage, but it will never come down anywhere near what it used to be because you can't do that to the economy.
Well, my kids are never going to own a house. They're never going to own a fucking car that's not a little shit box, 30 grand piece of shit.
What'd they say? The average house is up to now like 400,000?
Mm-hmm.
Average starter house or something?
Minimum 250 grand.
It's ridiculous.
And that's in South Dakota.
I'm just saying, I think national average is like $400,000.
Fucking insanity.
Yeah. It's fucking...
Never going to fucking have it.
No.
Nope.
And it's just... They gotta, the government's just fighting and trying to get like the see, I got you. Who cares?
We are like the kids in the relationship, and we're in the fucking living room going,
"Mom and Dad are fighting."
Guys, I think the house is on fire. And they're in the kitchen throwing shit, yelling at each other. And
we got to sit there and watch it.
Okay, this is all getting real bad.
Honestly, that's actually pretty good analogy about things. Like
that's how I feel.
Mom and Dad are fighting, and the kids are just sitting there watching it, and like
they get no say.
We're just like, we don't have a choice, but you guys figure it out because we need you. You know, right?
Who are you gonna live with, Mom or Dad? Who are you gonna live with?
Yeah,
and you're like, fucking, I don't.
It's like these people. It's like. Or not just the Harris and Biden. I'm talking about Democrats and Republicans and all that bullshit completely for the last 10 years. It's like watching them fight like mom and dad, and then you're the kid sitting there going, holy shit, figure this out because we need you guys.
Need stability.
Yeah, we need you guys. We got things we need and like we need to eat. It'd be great, as a kid. You're just like, hey, please fucking, pay the fucking bills or whatever.
And meanwhile, as people were like, hey, why does food cost so much?
Yeah.
Like we can't afford it. What's going on?
I just tired.
And they're like, but he's weird. What fucking what? Who gives
He's
a
old,
shit?
ugly. And well, he is orange though.
Well, yeah, who cares?
I know. That's the big thing. Like the orange man. I'm like, who cares?
Care about the color of people's skin?
See that you can't say that because Harris is. I don't know. Well, she's been like 4 different things. So what?
She's black, Jamaican, Irish, something.
Indian.
Yeah,
and,
Indian.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it's like
if another group, I assume, comes under attack.
She'll have that too. She'll all of a sudden
magically it'll just pop up in her family tree.
It's like having a freaking what's that when you fucking get sick and you have all kinds of fucking ailments,
AIDS?
No, you don't. Sicko. But yeah, where you fucking just go along and you're like everything is. Oh, I need this taken out because it's just horrible. And there's nothing wrong with it. You just want to take it out. And go, this is bad. I'm going to die. No, take this.
Heavy.
Yeah, whatever it is. And it's, there's a fucking term for it. I can't give it right now, but they.
Hypochondriac?
There you go.
There we go.
There you go, hypochondriac.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Like, it's hypochondriac. Whatever it is, like, I'm that, right? I'm that. No, I'm that,
Yeah, and you can't really get behind somebody that just flip-flops like that. Like, Trump is an insane asshole, but he's the same insane asshole.
Some of his shit is funny, though.
It can be.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I sit there and some of the stuff they say.
Some of the shit he says every now and then is like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's like I sit there, I'm laughing. I mean, the thing is the way I look at it, most, not all, I don't agree with everything. Most of what he said is he just says it bluntly.
Yeah.
He doesn't, And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, dude. You'd be so better off. You just shut up. I mean, you're telling the truth, but
Well,
God
every
damn,
now
you
and
know
then
what
he
it's
says
going to
something-
bring.
He says something wrong or something off, but he says it with the same confidence as he does when he says it right, and he just looks like a fucking idiot. You just wish he wouldn't do that, you know? Like,
Well, when you got 400 people fact checking you, and you
Yeah.
got nobody fact checking the other side.
oh man, yeah, they're looking into that pretty
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
ABC's catching a lot of shit.
Yeah, they got that dude that whistle blew the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
freaking that it was all, and they gave the fucking answers to her.
Yep.
They gave the questions or whatever.
Yep.
They knew. I'm like,
And that's why she was looking at him the way she was instead
Yep.
of thinking of answers and stuff.
we
she
kn-
already had them.
we already knew. We knew
Yeah.
it was. I mean, we all fucking said this shit.
Yep.
But I'm like, whatever. I mean, it's not my fault. She's not that.
The thing is
she's
that
not that
there-
intelligent.
The thing is that there's a large portion of the American people that I think are pretty fucking dumb, and they're just eating this shit up.
Oh yeah.
She's the little engine that could going against the great big bad billionaire guy. Like,
But she's
She's the
not. She
little
didn't
man.
even. She got. She stole the fucking
oh,
primary.
They don't care about the
the
truth.
nomination.
They don't care about the truth. They care about the narrative that
She didn't get
Democrats paint.
nominated though.
Doesn't matter.
Nobody voted for her,
She inherited Biden's nomination.
and you can't
He
inherit.
passed it down to her.
Can't do that.
Oh, well, they did.
You can't. I mean, I guess they can make up any rule they
It's
want,
al-
but
it's
it
already
doesn't
been
really work
done.
that way.
Nope, already been done.
You know. So you're saying that technically Joe Schmo could be running,
He should.
and then well,
It's
yeah,
their choice.
yeah, Joe Schmo would be running, and then like 2 days before the election, you'll just say, "I gave it Trump," and then Trump's like, "Yeah, elect me."
Yeah.
He can do that.
Sure.
No, I don't think it works that way.
Why? If he's a Democrat.
Oh, see, okay. Now we understand the rules.
Yeah.
Now we get it.
Mhm.
Playbook.
Yep.
Playbook.
Whose team are you on?
Well,
One team has one set of rules. The other team has another set of rules.
well, one doesn't have any rules. The other
Well,
one
a few.
has a lot.
They have a few.
One
Be
team.
as woke as
One team
possible.
follows a set of rules. Another team has a set of rules for the other team, but doesn't follow any rules themselves.
Now, another thing. This is an important point with the election.
Oh boy, here we go. You have a point.
The South American invasion.
Point.
Are you noticing?
Point.
Are you noticing any difference with a lot of South Americans coming in around? You seen them around or anything like that? in
Orange people?
day-to-day life?
Is that what you're saying? Orange?
No.
Orange man bad?
No,
No.
no.
Oh.
Brown people that don't speak the same language. Spanish speaking mostly.
What, Caramel Harris?
Caramel, yeah, caramel's a nice. Yeah.
Caramel
Very caramel colored. Yeah.
Caramel Harris, right? Oh wait, no, okay, I'm sorry. We're okay.
She speaks English.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But have you noticed any difference around or?
Oh no.
Okay, I work at a gas station and I've noticed a very large difference. For one, we got our food stamps taken away.
Well, of course you did.
Not very long into this.
You know why?
Yeah.
Put up your hands. Put up your hands. No, not it's the other way. The other way. See, point at your palm.
Why?
There you go. There you go.
What? And then
There you go.
and then after that, we thought that was it, everything was good. And then we no longer have a caseworker for our case. Now everything that is medical or something is handled by the South Dakota Health Department something, which is a whole new
Oh, yeah.
branch. And they work with Obamacare or whatever the hell it's called now.
Everybody just calls it Obamacare.
Yeah,
we
well,
all
that's
know
what it
that
is.
is. Yeah.
They just keep changing the name.
Oh yeah.
And they work with them, but those two groups do not communicate with each other. They are you have to work with one to work with the other. But they
Yeah,
don't
this is
talk to
government,
each
don't you
other.
know?
So
I mean,
you have to be the middleman.
This is just the way it
between the
works
two.
with government. This is government.
Yeah, and then
This is
so
the way it
after
works.
that, then they refilled out our paperwork, which apparently has been done incorrectly for years, even though we did it the way we were told. And Morgan and my oldest daughter both got kicked off of Medicaid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You know why?
quiet.
Because we're like $400 trillion in debt.
Oh, but the other people are getting all that.
Oh no, they're not citizens. It's okay.
Oh. Yeah, so that happened, and she's halfway through getting her teeth done.
That's the problem. You're a
so
citizen.
she was about to get fitted for dentures, and they just said, well, tough shit.
If you were gonna be,
You're left with no
if you were
teeth.
a citizen, you know, put it this way: all you gotta do is denounce your citizenship, and then apply again. I bet you get it.
Probably.
You probably would.
Yeah.
You know, they were talking about.
We got kicked off of that.
They're
and
talking
then
about.
I see at my job, I see a ton, like literally at least 100 a day during my 8-hour shift.
Oh, I thought you was going to say them women like that.
Of brown South American people. Most of them don't tend to carry identification or anything.
Green card.
Yeah, good luck. And they come in and they mostly just buy beer, Modelo's and fucking Coronas flying out of the place.
Yeah.
And
government sponsored.
Well, they open their wallets and there's brand new EBT cards in there.
Oh yeah.
And then next to that, their wallets are just, I'm talking fucking stacked like this with $100 bills to where they have to dig through their hundreds to try and find me a 10 or a 20 or a 5. And these guys come in all hours of the day to buy beer, so they're not going to work.
Yeah, well, even if they did go to work, they don't have to pay taxes. They're not citizens.
And we're getting all of our stuff taken away. I don't mind the food stamp shit. Take that away. That's fine. But the price of food going up like insane is fucking us. That's starting to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking getting old.
And then, taking away Medicaid for my fucking daughter who's in college. And for my girlfriend who helps raise my fucking children and pay our bills, so that somebody who's not from here and came here illegally, not even through proper channels or anything, can take all those benefits.
And let's just make sure we put
and their rents. Don't forget their rents paid as well.
Oh yeah. Well, and then free travel over to wherever they're going to place them, I guess. You know, but the deal is, I just want to make it a clarification, make sure we're good on this. For me, I'm not against people coming to this country.
No.
I'm not against any nationality.
No.
I'm just thinking we should take care of our citizens, actual citizens first, and help anybody that's coming in that's approved in a proper way. We can help them also.
I think we should lock all borders.
But not millions at a time, but you have to approve them. The deal is,
I think we should lock all borders for about 5 years.
I think that would be a good thing.
Because another thing with, you want to fix the world? Well, how are we going to fix the world if every single person who is smart, successful, capable leaves their shitty country and comes here?
Yeah.
And then only the best and brightest come here and everybody else is left in their shitty country. So if those best and brightest were left there and forced to make their country better instead of coming here,
well, to an extent,
that would.
But the thing is,
countries.
You really think people
better.
walking across the border that are getting bussed and walking forever and fucking all that shit? You really think that's the best and the brightest and the most?
The ones who are motivated to do something instead of nothing.
They're ones that have to.
Yeah, they're motivated to make a change
because they have to.
There's other people in those countries in the same situation that choose to stay.
I mean, the thing, you know how they vet people? Coming across the border. Well, they have a process, but they're overwhelmed, so they can't do it, right?
Yeah.
So what it is, I kind of heard an explanation of it, basically like this. You come across the border. I'm, the guy with the paper.
Yeah.
I got a computer. You come across, and I'm like, what's your name? Because you don't have ID.
Yeah. And I make up a name.
Yeah, you just make something up.
Yep.
And then I'm like, okay, take a picture of you and put that name in. Now I just created a new identity for you.
Fresh.
Yeah, because
fresh fake identity for you.
Exactly. And then we're packed up now, so we're gonna have to release you.
But what if I was a spy or a terrorist?
They don't care.
Oh. There's no way to figure that out.
No, they would never be able to check anything. Just like they released all these criminals that have been doing all this stuff. Not everybody coming to this country is a criminal. I'm saying that.
But they did empty their prisons and insane asylums to a degree.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking on the condition that you get the fuck out of the country that you're in.
Exactly.
From here.
They make sure you get across the border before they close it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the crime rate in all those South American countries is plummeting.
Oh
And
yeah.
ours is about to fucking go to shit. Like, people think it's bad. It's about to be a shitstorm.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of shit going on.
It's going to be a rough Christmas this year, I can tell you that.
The deal is there's a lot of shit going on that because it's an election year and a Democrat's trying to running behind,
Yeah.
right? They got all this shit quiet. I'll guarantee, put it this way, I'll guarantee if, let's say Trump wins, right? Within 2 weeks of Trump winning, all of this shit will come out and they'll blame it on Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already blamed the economy on Trump. They inherited the COVID economy from Trump.
Yeah, but COVID was a government thing to start with.
No, that was all Trump's fault.
Oh, bullshit.
Yep.
It was a government fucking...
Trump did it.
They fucking funded the goddamn thing. They knew what it was. They knew all that shit they told us to do wasn't right. They knew the fucking vaccine wasn't going to be a fucking something that we had to because it was mandated, you know? And now they're like, oh, wait, yeah.
Trump did it.
Yeah. Hey, orange man bad.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally, they just keep throwing that out there, and everybody just eats it up.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, yeah, he's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Yeah,
They say, oh, if Trump gets in office, we're going to lose all our rights. He'll start World War III, blah, blah, blah. He was already in office once.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you see what he did?
He was the only president to not start a war.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, the economy was kicking ass.
Oh, yeah.
Everything was doing real fucking well.
Yep.
And now they're having to, like, cut interest rates and shit to set records on Wall Street to try and make it look like
at the last minute, last fucking month.
That she's turning it around. Like, no, they could have done things the whole fucking time and they didn't.
They didn't want to. They don't want to.
These are the same people that would have their girlfriend fucking cheat on them and let her come back because she came over, cried about it, and then sucked their dick and was like, I want to be with you.
Thing is how many times, honestly, she's had 3.5 years to do stuff.
Yeah. Oh, no, Biden was in the way.
Biden was in the way.
He was in the way. He was an old, doddering old fool.
Yeah, bullshit. And everybody knows now he hadn't been running this country for 2 years.
Oh, man, he was in
There is no way capable.
He was keeping shit from getting done because he was so old.
There's only two things. If he wasn't running the country, obviously not, because he's not mentally capable.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I think we can agree on that. I think everybody agrees on that.
He couldn't run a kitchen.
Yeah, so he wasn't running the country. So my deal is it would divert to the vice president.
Well, she did make all these important decisions. She was the last vote on this and the last vote on that.
Exactly. So it goes back to it goes back to the vice president, right?
Borders are and
now, if she either all this shit was her, right? Mm-hmm. Or if she says, no, I had nothing to do with it.
Wasn't her.
You mean she didn't do her job and let somebody else run the country?
Oh, see,
Are you kidding me?
You're being racist.
How's that racist?
Because you hate women.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I'm using all the democratic tools against you. All of them. I don't have to make sense.
Oh, no.
I just have to make my group angry at you.
Exactly.
And then they do the rest for me. That's it.
Oh, I see how this works.
That's how it works. That's literally all they do.
And we just get confused by saying that's dumb. You don't like unintelligent people.
If you ask Kamala Harris about her plan to fix things, she goes, I grew up in a small town with a fan, and she goes into this long story.
The bullshit.
You never answers the fucking question.
You realize that both of her parents were like well off. I mean, like
very well off.
They're both, I believe, college professors.
Yeah.
And she ended up living in Canada for a little while, her family. Mm-hmm. And I think they lived in the most expensive neighborhood in Canada. Not in a province, but in Canada.
Yeah, poor.
Yeah, fucking poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor.
Yeah, she grew up poor. She grew up poor in the nicest neighborhood in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's always been.
I don't see what's so hard to understand about it.
The difference is she's always had a government job, which has zero expectation, right?
Zero expectation with high pay.
Exactly. There's no productivity really required. It's government.
Just getting votes.
Exactly. And then
But wasn't she a top-notch prosecutor before that?
That's government job.
Yeah, but she was like the best.
No.
Oh, but I thought like
No, she was a prosecutor and then she ended up being a homewrecker, cheating with somebody that was married and kind of destroyed that.
Oh yeah, that was years ago though. We don't talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I'm not saying it was a big deal, but that kind of brought her up into the limelight.
Very big deal.
One, if Trump did it, oh God.
Well, they basically have said that she slept her way up the.
Well, we know that.
Yeah. Well, but I thought she was just a strong, intelligent, empowered woman.
No, that just means that she's annoying.
Oh.
That cackle? Don't you understand the cackles? Trust me, there is no way
a woman laughs like that.
And a guy's going to stick around.
And insane?
There's no way. There's no way.
No fucking way.
There has to be a reason.
There are screws just flopping around in that skull.
And then you've got, if Trump, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, he got a lot from his father,
That's his fucking dad's job
Trump's never had a government job other than the president.
No, he went to an Ivy League school for economics.
Yeah, he did. I mean, don't get me wrong.
And
he did. He had the great education. She had great education. She's worked for the government and never had to make payroll in her life and never even had to give a shit about workers.
No.
Trump needed to make payroll every day for the last, 50 years?
Yeah.
He has to make payroll and he has to keep workers working. And he has to provide for their families.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the difference. Trump knows what people go through.
But Kamala Harris grew up poor.
Yeah, bullshit.
Small
bullshit.
Family.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, bullshit.
So,
hey, fact check. That's what we need. Fact check.
No. My side doesn't get fact check.
Oh, that's right.
That's all.
That's
correct.
right. Orange man bad.
Orange man bad.
Orange man bad.
Don't forget it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Fuck that orange man.
See, that's what this is for. Like here, orange paperclip bad.
Orange paperclip bad.
Yeah. Orange paperclip bad. Yeah. Bad orange paperclip.
Bad.
Orange bad.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Orange bad.
No, wait, he comes in, he's neon green tomorrow. I don't know what they're going to say. You're like, fuck.
Oh, neon green.
Neon green bad, yeah.
The barbecue season has thankfully ended. I am done with barbecue contests. Deep in a Hole Barbecue has hung it up for the season. Thank God. There was quite a few of those.
Yeah.
Towards the end. And we ended on another small town one where I couldn't tell you the names of the people who are the names of the teams that beat us because the people who won were called out by their first name by the judges. It was ridiculous, dude. Yeah. So next year, we're not going to be doing a lot of the small town ones. This year, I mean, we were doing them as favors. You know, we did this one as a favor to the Pink Ladies and stuff like that. But if they're just going to be handing out trophies to whoever's from the town, we're not going to fucking go. We're not going to hand out fucking ribs. That's not why we're going. We're going to see how our ribs honestly stack up against other people's. And we're not getting honesty at those small town ones. At big.
So you just don't have any vision. You're so competitive. Everything has to be a competition.
No, we just want honest opinions so that we can get better.
Everybody is equal.
Yeah, so then there's no.
Everybody's the same.
So there's no point in doing anything then.
Everybody needs a participation trophy, and that's all it needs to happen.
So everybody wins, so there's no point in playing.
No, you got to play.
No, what's the point?
Play.
For what?
For play.
For play. For the playing.
For play.
You can play.
You need to just say, you need to just accept
coming out your nose a little bit. And for the play.
And you need to be.
So that you can play with the play.
You need to be more. You need to get with the times. I mean, this is where the world is going.
To hell.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter as long as we all go there together.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
At the same time.
I want to go to where you guys aren't going.
Except for the elite. the elite government, they don't want to deal with us. So it's okay because they're better.
Aren't they gonna take over and make everything good?
No, that's the Illuminati.
Oh,
Yeah.
one world government.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you understand how this woke shit works?
Yeah, one world government, and
Yeah.
then the government, one world government daddy will take care of everything, and none of us ever have to work or do anything ever again.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna work like that. It means all of us are gonna really have to work and fucking work for nothing.
And everyone happy.
But just the elite are gonna be happy.
Oh, well, we better get to be an elite.
Well, that's what the elite want.
Yeah.
They don't give a,
Well, let's fucking
that's not what anybody wants,
Let's
except, it's good
climb
for
up
them.
some of these pores and fucking get elite.
Yeah. Yeah, darn right. Yeah. Maybe
Leave fucking friendships and bodies in our way.
maybe if I can, I guess maybe I could go find a, celebrity woman and, break up her marriage and be put in the limelight, and maybe then I can make a bunch of money
Hell
too.
yeah.
Become elite.
As soon as they post pictures of you, the relationship will be over.
What you don't want that.
Everybody will be like, good God, the fuck are you doing?
I can do the, that smoochy lip fucking kick the butt out thing. Yeah. Get a duck face. Yeah, exactly. I'm good at it. I mean, like, everybody's like, God damn, that's sexy. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sexy as fuck.
Yeah, I don't mean to brag.
I can't help
I was
it.
kind of good like that.
Underwater aliens, true or false?
What?
Aliens live under the oceans. True or false?
Is there aliens in the ocean?
Living deep under the ocean.
Yes.
On the ocean floor.
Yes.
Secret
Yes.
societies.
Well, no, now, not in the form that you're thinking.
What form now? Ooh, a twist.
No, they're just, we haven't ever discovered them, so they're alien to us.
Yeah.
It's just species we've never discovered it deep in the ocean. So yeah, there's aliens down there. They're
Bam.
alien to
Got
us.
it. You heard him. Heard it here first. Aliens in the ocean.
Fuck yeah, why not?
Smoking that ish.
He's smoking
Underwater
something.
aliens are real. Oh no, wait. This is bent and broken.
Yeah, but
Oh,
either
man,
way,
on my podcast yet?
no. What time are you going to do that?
Immediately after this,
Why?
because
Oh, that's a good
I
reason.
don't
Because is always a good reason.
I
It really
have a lot
fucking
of
makes it
time
wonderful and
in the
great.
day, and I have to do as much as I can on my day off because it's.
But what
my
about?
only day
But what
off.
about if you? What do you think? What do you think about the aliens?
Maybe
Are they the gray looking things? Are they the fucking alligator looking guys? Or
no.
what?
I think that it would. I believe that there was an advanced civilization on Earth before that was wiped out about 12,000 years ago by a asteroid strike or whatever. And I believe that they had a different form of technology than we do. They had figured things out. Like we went electrical and stuff, and I feel like they went different. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. That's what I believe.
Oh, well. So you're saying? Well, you're trying to.
Is it hot in here?
Oh my God, I am hot. She says,
So hot in here.
I am so hot.
So hot.
Like it like that.
So hot.
Oh my God. Then, so you're saying
Mm-hmm.
that there's aliens in? Because that was the question. I mean, don't get me. No, hold on. No,
I don't know if they would
I-
be aliens. 'cause
I'm just saying, hold on. I just like saying,
So
I
if
asked
they're
the question
from-
if there
they're
was.
from
No,
this
hold on.
From
No,
this old civilization. That's why I
because
brought it up.
I
though.
asked
Yeah,
if
that's why
there
I brought
was.
it up though.
But then you answered like that, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
you
but that's
smoke
why I
pot, I
brought it
get
up.
it. I
That's
mean,
why I
how much
brought
you
it
been
up.
drinking? I mean,
That's why I brought it up. Is
Okay.
because maybe it would be whoever survived from that ancient civilization. Maybe they had learned, underwater travel and shit, just like we've learned space travel and stuff. Maybe they had learned underwater travel, and that was the only way that they survived. And now they live down there because we're just a bunch of fucking crazy apes with bombs. And that's,
Fuck yeah.
Well, they've reported seeing things that move under the water at like thousands of miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, there's only what, 8 billion people?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's easy to hide from 8 billion people. I mean,
deep under the ocean, we've only explored a fraction, tiny percent.
yeah, I mean,
If you could travel down to the ocean bottom, there's no way we could find you, really.
Huh.
They could do sonar and shit, but all you'd have to do is make wherever you live not look like a bunch of fucking houses and shit.
well, how would you know even to do that?
Because you already know what's going on up here because you've been here the whole time.
But nobody's ever seen you.
Well, people talk about people who came from the stars and all this other shit. They've talked about that for centuries.
But because they're smoking something more than, I mean, like crack.
No, it was every civilization across the globe talked about the same type of people around the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
maybe they just, or they could have even, that particular group that was interested in us could have stayed and intermingled, and that's why we're smarter than we used to be.
Oh, great. Now we got,
all kinds
so you're
of
saying there's
theories.
some alien hoes that, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
No,
God.
probably guys. Guys are much more likely to be like,
Oh, yeah,
"What are
there you
those?
go.
We can fuck those? I'll give it a shot.
It's kind of green and slimy, but I don't care. I'll hold my nose.
Fuck it.
But yeah, I think on an alien deal, is there something other than us? And yeah, fuck yeah, there's got to be. Do I think they're actually fucking
Intelligence
here?
flying around and shit, though?
No, do I think
Who
they're
knows?
actually here? No. But there's got to be something else. I mean, the universe is too fucking huge.
There's literally quadrillions of other planets like Earth.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something else.
Yeah.
But is anybody ever here? I don't know if they've ever been here, but they're definitely not here now. I mean, all this alien fucking abduction, anal probe and stuff. I tell you what, I think this guy is just having a lot of fun, and he wakes up with this fucking dildo in his hand or something, and he's like, yeah, I got to make up a story for my friends, you know? Yeah, got to make up a story for my friends while I'm walking funny. Hey, I got an anal probe last night by aliens.
All right. Have you heard about the 2 moons we're going to have?
The 2 moons.
Yeah, we're going to have 2 moons.
2 moons now.
For 50-some days.
Oh, because of that fucking, what is it, comet thing? Yeah.
But it's going to literally be in our orbit, and it's going to look like we have 2 moons for 50-some days.
Yeah, but it's not nowhere near as big as our moon.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
But that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
That we're going to have 2 moons for 50-some days.
Yep. Yeah, I heard about that.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Yeah, it ain't going to affect anything. It isn't.
It was going to be big enough that we can see it, and it's just going to fucking rotate around with the moon for a couple of months and then take off?
No, it won't rotate around. It's going to be far enough out that you can see it. It just, as the, you just won't be able to see it during the day. That's why it's always going to be 2. You know? See, that's why they say the moon.
We're all going to die.
No, we ain't going to die.
Yep. End of the world coming right after. They wouldn't fucking tell us if it was the end of the world.
Oh, no, you couldn't, because it would be mass panic.
Do we live in a simulation?
Oh, great.
Is this real?
Now he's fucking Neo.
Is this real?
God
or not?
damn. Holy shit. Are you fucking Neo or what?
Is this real? Are you real? Am I real?
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I think we're going to survive. I think we'd be all right. What you think?
We're all going to die.
Okay, he says we're dead.
We're all dead.
I say we're going to survive.
Apophis, the ender of worlds.
I'll tell you what. He says we're dead. I say we're alive. We're going to bet $10,000. If he wins, I'll pay him. If I win, he'll pay me.
If I win, there's nobody getting paid. Jackass. Not making a one-sided bet.
I don't understand what the problem is with this. I think
I
it
can't
fucking
win.
Yeah, you
Not
can.
financially, and that's where I need to win.
Well, you wouldn't care because you'd be dead.
I'd care a lot if I lost, though.
Well, that's not my problem.
No, it is.
Yeah.
I'm not making that bet.
Okay, fine.
You eat shit.
Tried.
Gross. Fuck is wrong with you?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else? Anything else? Fucking.
I got fucking just work, busting my ass, going to 6 days a week. Kids, my youngest boy's a fucking wannabe felon.
I'm trying to keep up with his dad.
Just no.
Then, yeah. Other than that, like I said, the only thing is this is since you had, some conspiracy theories.
It's just some that I've heard recently.
You know what I mean?
Wanted to see how you feel about it.
I was just gonna ask.
Something that we have fun with.
I'm just gonna ask, just for but let me get it out because there's a few parts to this.
All right. Oh shit. Okay.
It's all right. We're kind of back to the assassination attempts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Conspiracy. Ooh.
No, hold on.
No, I like it.
Yeah, hold on. So, the initial reports. This is what I've heard. I don't know anything. I just what you hear on the news, right?
Yes.
Initial reports.
Yes.
The guy is from Hawaii. Hasn't worked in like a long time. Handyman kind of thing. Didn't really have anything. Never had any money, but had enough money to go in and buy armored fucking black jacket. Fucking body armor,
AK-47,
AK-47 ammo,
scope,
and get a flight over here
and a GoPro,
all that shit, right? And get a car because he had a fucking car, rental,
and
whatever.
A driver, somebody driving for him,
and to get over to the Trump golf course, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just take that, a broke man in the middle of the ocean, all of a sudden can spend $10,000 buying stuff to get over to do this, right? That's one, right?
Nothing suspicious yet.
No,
okay.
No. Okay. The morning of that guy being there, right? The Secret Service and everybody didn't even know Trump was going to be at that golf course.
Okay.
Because it was just a thing. It wasn't scheduled. It was Trump's friends happened to be in town and they're like, hey, let's go to, and they were like, yeah, let's go do it. Let's go play some, it was just a fluke that he decided to go that day.
Yeah.
But that guy knew it.
Yep.
How do you know it?
Mole.
Where? Who? What?
Either one of Trump's friends or the fucking Secret Service.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Isn't that those are the only people that know where the fuck he's at?
Yeah, I don't have a fucking clue.
Or his assistant.
I don't know.
But you'd think Trump would have a pretty solid fucking assistant.
You'd think.
Yeah.
But I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just saying conspiracy theories.
Well, that person
people are saying
something that couldn't even possibly have been known.
Exactly. He just know. But
yeah.
I mean, what's he going to do? Come over with a gun, go to fucking hang out and fucking sit,
just lay
and
in
just
the bushes,
hoping that he's going to be there and fucking
weeks?
a couple weeks. No, that ain't going to happen. How did he know to show up?
Well, somebody told him.
Yeah, but who?
It's whoever.
See, that's the conspiracy.
Whoever's trying to kill.
Some people are saying there's a conspiracy there. Some people saying it's not.
Somebody's trying to kill Trump.
Oh yeah.
These are not two random fucking shooters. And if they are, then it's on the fucking Democrats and their fucking crazy rhetoric that is almost getting this man killed.
Yeah.
And nothing's being done about it. We're watching a former president of the United States get almost murdered in front of our very eyes, and no one is doing a fucking thing about it.
Everybody should. I mean, honestly, everybody should just vote for the orange man, just for no one gets killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just say, hey, we're all going to vote for this guy. Nobody gets killed.
It's the only way to stop him from running for president. They tried everything else they can. Nothing else worked. It's the only thing they have left.
It's but I'm just kind of curious because it seems kind of funny.
It's a little too good to be true.
Yeah. The first time, I don't know. I think it was just a security fuck up.
That kid was in BlackRock commercials.
You know what I mean?
Kinds of shit, dude.
I don't know. I think it was a security fuck up. They had a small team that wasn't fucking trained properly. We all found out. little tiny things miss, and then boom. You know what I mean? Thank the Lord that frickin' it wasn't fucking. It only ended up being what it was.
That was a setup.
Except for the man behind. You know, we all gotta feel sorry for the father.
Yeah.
You know, nobody talks about that guy.
About him either. Boy,
You know?
he died at a Trump rally, so nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, but he died fucking jumping
Just-
on top of his family
Yeah.
and ended up getting killed.
Well, doing what he was supposed to do.
Well,
Died a fucking hero.
yeah, he
Nobody
did.
even talks about him.
Nobody says a word, and I thought that was bullshit.
That's complete bullshit.
So it's with. Okay, so the first time I'll give them, you know, I honestly believe that it was a security lapse, you know.
Yeah.
I think it had
The fact that
I think it hadn't happened.
crowd were pointing and yelling at the guy.
Yeah, I think it hadn't happened in so long that maybe things just got a little weak. You know what I'm saying? That nobody really believed it would happen.
Well, they were talking about it on the radio. Imagine nowadays with all the technology and all the shit out of there, somebody could make a shot of a mile. It's not unheard.
Oh yeah.
So imagine every event, every public thing, everything that goes on, you got to cover a mile from fucking floor to sky.
Oh, yeah.
In every fucking direction.
You know, and then
How are you going to do that?
and the deal now, they say that Trump has the same security detail set up that Biden has.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, then Biden's fucking in danger too.
Yeah,
You know,
Exactly.
That's what they told us, right?
yeah.
That Biden's in fucking danger because they can't protect fucking Trump. So obviously he's got the same thing. He can't protect
He
fucking
doesn't have
Biden.
The same thing.
No,
There's no fucking way.
there's no fucking way.
No.
It's
They're
yeah.
giving Trump people who they don't want.
The extras.
anywhere else.
Yeah, the extras. It's the extras.
If I was Trump, I'd
and
hire
the deal is honestly, when I think about all the acronyms, you know, the FBI, the CIA, everybody has
Yeah.
feelings about it or whatever. Other than like the actual military men, you know, the enlisted military men, and maybe some
They support Trump.
I'm you know, when it comes to that, I think they're amazing people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I believe in them, and I think they're amazing people. The FBI, you know, I'm sure there's some great, but there's just so many bad. CIA, all the bullshit. You know what I mean?
I think is necessary though to keep.
I'm not saying it's not.
Keep the other police organizations like in line.
But I
have to have a FBI to answer to.
But now they're not. They're just it's a free for all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. The only
CIA is fucking potentially has done more damage to the fucking American people than helped, but we'll never know because everything's a fucking secret.
the one agency, I guess I could say I have a deep respect for.
Yeah.
Have always had Secret Service.
You've never heard of
because they're going to throw themselves in front of a break. The FBI ain't going to jump in front of a bullet for their director.
No.
You know what I mean? But
there's some.
Until he got to
But I'm
you know,
sure
yeah.
Also, a lot of them that are around
Yeah.
that are like, that's my job now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the Secret Service, I mean, look what they do. You know what I mean? That's their. I got some goddamn respect for somebody that's going to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I think they've been, honestly, I guess they've been fucking the Secret Service over pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So
They're making them look like a bunch of fucking clowns.
Trump needs to get that back in line.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first thing he does. He needs to get that back in
He's
line.
the only person that's actually going to do any of the shit that he's talked about. She's not. She's just saying whatever she needs to say to get a vote. She doesn't give a fuck.
Well, yeah, because she grew up poor. She grew up poor
in the nicest neighborhood
in a middle class neighborhood.
Yeah, dad struggled, mom struggled to provide a future.
Yeah, and my mom had to work all forever.
Barely got by
to get a house.
Scrape by.
And you know, our first house, you know, it was only 2.4 million, but we had she had to scrape and struggle and fight to get there. Yeah.
House. Yeah.
That was 2.4 million back in the 60s. So
So probably a
Yeah.
$150 million
Yeah,
house.
exactly. You know what I mean?
Ah, man, that sounds horrible.
But I'm just saying, I do have a deep respect for the, there's one other, like I say, and I think they're a separate entity.
Yeah.
They're connected to the military, but they're a separate entity. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier Guards, them fuckers I got some respect for.
Yeah, they don't take
Them
no shit.
some bitches, fucking A, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, they don't take no shit.
No, they don't take no shit neither.
They're right up there with like, what is the one in England or whatever, the guard that can't, you can't fuck with.
Oh, the
Royal.
yeah, the royal fucking guy with the big fucking black thing up,
horses,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Them dudes fucking chew ass, and I guess
This is like our version of that.
yeah, I think they have a. I think if somebody did, they have all the right to fucking do whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think they would do it. I mean, so like I say, there's just a couple.
Well, the Tomb of the Fallen Soldier, that tomb represents every soldier who's ever died in battle without, have their name
being coming home.
Yeah, without getting to come home, without, proper burials, all that shit. So that anybody who served in the military, that shit is
deep.
That is, yeah.
That's some deep shit.
That is a holy fucking place.
And they do the pageantry of the shit is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And what they do.
It's all out of respect. Yeah.
Yeah. And they have to volunteer for it.
Yeah. It's actually really, really fucking hard.
Yeah. It's extremely hard to get into.
Yeah.
And they, so yeah, them guards and, well, then Secret Service guards, you know what I mean? That's what I have some serious respect for that.
A lot of special
them
forces
agencies
guys too.
Well, that's military, and I said earlier, military and shit. Yeah, I got all kinds of but I'm saying just a government agency, kind of out of the Secret Service.
Wow, you don't really hear a lot about the Secret Service. They do their job so well, you don't hardly ever
That's
hear
the
about
point.
it.
Yeah, I know what I mean. But I think that they've kind of gutted it.
They've let it fall into disrepair.
And it might not be, I think maybe just leadership let it fall, or maybe they're fucking screwing with Trump and just giving him junk. I don't know.
A lot of the top guys, a lot of the best guys could be going into private military shit.
Yep.
Because BlackRock and them pay out the fucking ass, dude. I mean, you're not going to make more money. And so we could be losing a lot of our top guys.
What was that name?
BlackRock?
Blackcock?
Yeah.
Blackcock?
It's the biggest one on the market, dude.
Is it?
Biggest group on the market. Yeah.
Yeah, the Blackcock.
Yeah, large, incredible girth. Just
sweet.
Dude, you have no idea.
Yeah. All right,
no, they're a secret organization that actually controls a large portion of the world's money. Like,
oh, I thought you were gonna say white girls. But
worlds.
Anyway, go ahead.
It's short for white girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, but BlackRock is a huge organization, and they could be just scooping them up. That's not unreasonable.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, like I said, I'd like to see it get back
and
where it was.
Private military, you're definitely going to see action. And a lot of those guys are addicted to fucking action. Secret Service, maybe every 20 years.
I mean, the deal is I would like to see it get back where it was. I mean, I don't know what I would do. Let's say you're a Secret Service dude, right? Let's say you grew up and that's what you're doing. You're not going to know what you're going to fucking do at the moment it's happening.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you should be trained for that.
You should be trained, but the thing is your life, if you do what you're trained for, your life is over.
Yeah.
Probably. That's what you got to assume. That's what you got to assume, right? So are you going to hesitate just a split second?
No,
or you know what I mean? I don't know.
You gotta be ready to die every day that you
but them fucking dudes do it all the time and it's cool as fuck. I'm like, that's fucking, you watch the Kennedy, them dudes fucking crazy what they were doing. You watched when Reagan, got that was crazy what them guys did.
Stepped in front of the gun and grabbed it at the same time.
Yeah.
Just taking shots to the stomach.
Yeah, they weren't fucking playing.
Out of his hands.
Yeah, they weren't fucking playing, man. They didn't give a fuck. And I'm like, there's some bad, you gotta have some goddamn respect for that.
Yeah, top notch, the best people in the country.
Yeah.
That's who you gotta have.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck is that not the way it is?
And then like one thing was brought up that they had if they are short, Secret Service people, right?
Why would we ever be short?
Well, let's just say they are. Well,
There's
you know,
only a certain amount of living former presidents on the face of the fucking.
well, but
We
Secret
shouldn't be
Service
short.
protects senators and congressmen and
Okay,
all that. You know,
presidents should get the best.
they should get the first
The
pick. Yeah,
best
don't get
should
me
go to
wrong. But
presidents.
let's say we're short, right? Let's say that maybe a lot of people ain't applying, or you know, let's say people quit to go to Blackcock or whatever.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh well, I heard once you go, you never come back.
that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
I had no idea, but
That's what I've heard.
it's like, yeah. So they might be at Blackhawk, or you know, and then but the what the fuck. So, but let's say that, you know, getting short, we got Navy SEALs, don't we?
Yeah, you'd think so.
We got fucking Navy SEALs that are just retired. Yeah, I'll guarantee you. Say, hey, if you need, we want you to come protect our president.
Yeah.
You know, or a former president, or our president elect, or whatever. I'll guarantee 90% of them dudes would be like, damn right.
Well, what an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would like, yeah, I could do it for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until you, yeah, I got it. And they'd be more an honor to do it.
Until you're watching that guy choke his fifth hooker, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
But you know what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's not my fault that it was Blackhawk. I mean, whatever.
That's what gets them.
Yeah. Every time.
They love it.
You always get something from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard they love it.
Yeah.
It's the best time ever.
Yeah. Fucking next thing you know, hey, Chlamydia.
See lots of action.
Yeah. It's like, Kamala, Chlamydia,
Carmella.
Cruella. Wait, if you say it wrong and you're racist, so I'm trying to cover it all.
Cruella.
It's like what is it?
Carvana?
What?
Carvana?
It might be.
Oh, wait. No, that's his website where you buy cars.
Downtown by yourself.
Buy cars.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So I was just kind of covering that shit. Wanted to fucking throw it out there.
Gotta cover it.
Yeah, whatever. Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Are you really here?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
I can't even imagine if I was.
That's how fucked up these conspiracies
I don't know what's going on.
don't know if I'm here or not.
You could have been here.
I could be hooked to a machine somewhere else, and this could just be what's playing through my brain.
Yes, because you're Neo.
No,
Yes.
because I can't manipulate.
You're the
anything.
one.
No, definitely not.
You are the one.
No, I'm one of many.
No, you are the one.
Oh God, we're all
Mr.
screwed.
Anderson.
We're all screwed then.
Mr. Anderson.
Yep, you're all gonna
are
be
the
in a
one.
simulation forever, and we're all gonna fucking die.
Well, that's what we've all been. So
Yep.
why don't we just stay there?
But because I'm not gonna fucking fix it.
You're like, I can't. I gave up. I'm
I mean,
fucking
if I'm the
tired.
one,
Yeah.
fucking.
Fucking taking a nap.
They're gonna be like, the battle's happening now, and I'm gonna be like, fucking.
You just wait until you're like 80 years old and then you wake up and you're like 12 again. You're like, well, that was just a dream.
Oh man, everybody hopes.
Yeah.
Maybe I just smoked a lot of salvia a while ago, and this is all just a dream. People have done that. They've smoked salvia and then lived like 6 months in a different place. There was a guy, Ari Shafir. He smoked salvia and fucking. He said when he smoked it, he went out, and then when he came to, he was coming out of the water, and he was like fucking, like swimming and shit. And these people pulled him up onto a boat, and they were his friends and his wife and his kid and shit.
Huh.
And he had no idea who any of them were. But they told him, yeah, that's who we are. You're blah, blah, blah. This is your name. Da, da, da. You were swimming. You fucking went under, and then you came back up. And da, da, da. And he proceeded to then go home with them, live there, work a job, fucking go to bed every night, wake up, da, 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 raise his kid, fucking cook meals with him. Da, and it went on for like 6 months. And then all of a sudden, one day, he was fucking... No, he was swimming, and he looks over and he sees his friend that he was smoking salvia with. He goes, "What the fuck is he doing standing over on the shore?" And he just goes like swimming over to him, and when he gets close to him, he fucking sits back up on the couch he was sitting on, and he's back to when he was smoking salvia.
Fucking right on. I want.
But he lived.
You want that
literally,
trip?
But what was that?
You want that trip?
What was that?
Fuck, I don't know.
What was that? Was he just was it just his brain playing a trick on him? Did his spirit travel to another dimension and like with another god? He literally had a whole family, lived a whole life, went to bed at night every night, and woke up the next day still there for 6 months.
We're getting into delving into the unexplained.
The brain's a fucking crazy place, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The unknown.
But I'm saying, like, explain that shit.
Well, for one, he's smoking, so maybe he just went on a 6-month bender.
No, he was in the same place, in the same room with the same people, the same
But are
day.
you saying he was sleeping for fucking 6 months?
Mm-mm.
No, he just imagined he was somewhere for 6 months. He had a fucking dream, dude. I don't know if you ever had one of those.
One that lasted 6 months.
But no, he was only there for that day, you said.
No, he lived a whole life there for 6 months, going to bed every night, waking up, blah, blah, blah,
Oh, yeah, why not? You can
Yeah.
still have that dream.
working a job, meeting new people, having friends.
I've done a lot of interesting shit in fucking dreams, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but you've never had a dream that lasted 6 months.
No, but I've probably had one last 2-3 days, you know.
Yeah, but never 6 months.
Not like
Yeah.
in actual time, but dream time.
Yeah, but you were still you.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, he wasn't him. He was somebody else.
you know why?
Aliens.
Aliens.
I knew it. It's all about racism.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
You know who fucking started
The
it all?
Aryan Brotherhood figured out time travel,
And
went back.
the thing is, Aryan brother figured out time travel, and Blackcock fucking kind of put the hammer to it. So done.
Black Hammer.
Yep,
Knew it.
that's what it was for.
All right. Well, we've solved all your issues for today.
Hey, I don't know why fucking people can't solve this shit.
I'm telling
we
you, I don't know
figured
why
it out.
People aren't like just asking.
We sat here and bullshitted just
questions.
back and forth for fucking 5 minutes, and we
Solve
figured it all out.
All the world's problems,
God,
just like
maybe
that.
we should just do that all the time.
Man,
Maybe we should lead this world
Well-
country.
it is a little bent and broken.
Yeah, well, as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Be a perfect fit, I think.
Hey, we can't go any worse. Well,
Yeah.
can't go any worse with us.
No.
But yeah, we could do a lot worse, I think.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think we're looking at a good turnout.
No, we're
Gonna be a rough Christmas.
it's going to be a rough Christmas. It's going to be a weird setup.
Yeah,
But-
because even if Trump wins, he's not president until like February.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking rough Christmas yet.
Oh, yeah. But we're going to get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
Scruffy, too.
Thanks for watching.
Right,
If you
Scruffy?
watched. If you didn't watch, go fuck yourself. You're not gonna see this anyways because you didn't
Yeah,
watch.
exactly. We don't like you if you didn't watch.
Yeah. Oh, making fun of the people that
Yeah.
aren't gonna watch this or see it.
Yeah. See, we figured that
If
out
you're
already,
never
too.
gonna see this video, fuck you.
Well, because of the 2 moon things, they're going to see it anyway.
I'll show you 2 moons right fucking now.
Let's get the fuck out of here, all right, before we do that. All right, let's keep this PG. Let's keep this going. All right, well, little maybe radar, but we out of here.
Later, you sons of bitches.